If you have neck pain, you've got to try this sequence. Try it every day for a week, and I guarantee you'll see a change. The sequence is designed to loosen up muscle and connective tissue, as well as promote circulation of blood and lymph. Place 2 hands on the breastbone and gently pin down the tissue. Start to tilt the head back, feeling a stretch on the front side of the neck. Now as you tilt your head back, go left and then right. Come back to neutral, tilt your head to one side, and look up slightly. Take same side that your head is tilted towards, place it on the top of the head, and stretch the neck for 5 seconds. And switch, tilt the head, look up slightly, same side hand goes on the top of the head, stretch the neck. Come back to neutral and roll it out a few times in either direction. Next, we're going to move through some self-massage. So grab your trap, the big muscle at the back of the neck. You can use opposite hand or same side. With the full hand, grab the trap into your fist. Tilt the head left and right. Move the hand down towards the outside of the shoulder slightly and continue tilting the head. And then one last time, moving towards the outside of the shoulder, grabbing as much tissue as you can and tilting. Spend a little more time at the places that are more tender. Now we're going to be more specific with the trap using just your fingers. So I like to use my peace fingers on my thumb. I grab where I can at the back of the neck, gently squeeze as much as you can get, and tilt towards and away. This one gets a little more specific. After a few tilts, move down the trap, squeeze, and tilt. Again, moving down, squeeze and tilt. We all have really tight traps, shoulders up in our ears, so this can be really, really helpful for relieving neck pain. And now other side. So making a full fist, grabbing as much as you can of the trap with that hand, squeeze and tilt. And then move down a handprint, squeeze and tilt. And down again, squeeze and tilt. And then getting more specific, using peace fingers and thumb, grabbing as much of the trap in the back as you can, give it a squeeze and tilt. Again, spending a little more time at the places that feel more tender. After a few repetitions, moving that hand down, squeeze and tilt. The occipitals, or that muscle tissue just at the base of the skull. So find the base of your skull with your fingertips and slowly start massaging in a deep circle. So really press down, get a nice grip, and feel the tissue through the whole head moving. You're not just sliding across it. Now the SCM. The SCM is this muscle right here. You can find it by pressing your head into your hand. You can see that that muscle pops out. So we're going to squeeze that starting just underneath the ear, using both hands to grab onto that tissue. Just using a gentle squeeze, start to pull that SCM, the sternocleidomastoid, away from the rest of the tissue around it. This muscle tends to get really sticky. It can be pretty tender. So use a light touch and just work your way up and down the SCM a few times. Okay, other side, if you need help finding it, press your hand into your head and your head into your hand, and you'll see that muscle pop out. Go ahead and grab it with both fingers and start to work your way down. We're going to hit the jaw with some deep massage. So just taking a couple fingers right where your jaw opens, you can feel. Let your mouth be loosely open and just deeply massage as deep as feels good in the jaw. Lots of jaw tension related to neck tension as well. Next, we're going to move through some lymphatic drainage techniques to stimulate a little bit more circulation in the area. Go ahead and make Spock hands, 2 fingers, 2 fingers. That Spock hand will go right over the collarbone with 2 fingers under and 2 fingers over. Gently start to massage in circles here. Let the intention of the circle be to move in. So we're applying pressure in that circle, especially when we're moving towards the midline. Pressure is pretty light here, just about a 2 out of 10, just enough to move the skin. This is where the lymphatic system essentially ends, so stimulating this area can help with lymphatic flow throughout the whole body. And then we'll switch Spock hands, 2 and 2, 2 go under, 2 go over, and gently massage in circles, letting the intention and the pressure of that circle come in as you're moving towards midline. Take hand over the trap. Instead of squeezing this time, we're just gently going to pulse down. Pulse, pulse. Once you've done a few in one area, go down one handprint and just gently pulse and pull down. We're aiming to affect fluid here, not the muscles. We start by loosening up the muscles so that all that fluid has a little bit more clear pathway to move through. After you've done one side, switch to the other. A full hand reaches over the nape of your neck and gently pump down. Gently rub in circles right behind and underneath the ears. Pressure of about a 2 out of 10 here, stimulating those lymph nodes that live just behind the ear. Now we're making Spock hands again. We can be a crossed or not, and continue with those massages so that those 2 fingers are hitting just by your cheekbones now. So help with drainage through the whole neck to help ease neck pain. Next, underneath the chin, take 2 thumbs underneath the chin and gently vibrate underneath the jaw. And some gentle strokes down the neck, the armpits. So lift your hand up, place a hand in your armpit, and just start massaging in circles in the armpit. So why would we work the armpit if we're having neck pain? Well, everything is connected, and it all comes down to drainage. So when we're opening up these lymph nodes, we're allowing more fluid to move through the lymphatic system, more fluid to move from the tissues. And this in turn will decrease congestion. It'll create more space for the existing structures that are there to do their thing. Same thing, other side, massage the armpit. Lots of different ways to affect these lymph nodes. Just a gentle circle is enough to really get some of that fluid flowing. Work the chest. So take a light fist, start at the sternum, and just start to vibrate slowly up and down as you're pushing out towards your shoulder. We'll do this about 5 times with gentle vibrations and slowly starting to push out. This is assisting with drainage. And then lastly, hitting the shoulder, up and down on the shoulder a few times, and then switch. Starting at the collarbone with a light fist, from the sternum to the shoulder. Gently vibrating and moving out. After 5 times, then we hit the shoulder. Just moving up and down on that shoulder and the delt. Running fingers through the hair and gently massaging the scalp. As we know, everything is connected, so if we can loosen up the scalp, that can help with neck pain. Making sure to hit the back of the scalp as well. And then finishing with a few strokes down the neck again. Alright, try out the sequence for your neck pain. Let me know if it helps.